Good day, ladies and gentlemen. This is God, Guns, and Gills. In today's video, I want to talk about the average fisherman versus the professional fisherman and not getting caught up into different techniques and different combos and types of rods and reels. When you want to go out and fish, man, I suggest you find just a decent average combo and go have fun. Now, with that being said, let's talk about the high-end to mid-tier quality rods and reels. The Custom Pro just came out this year. I got it on the TP2 rod, just came out. I throw any and everything on this combo. I have fun with this combo. I love it. It's a 6/8, and I throw anything on it, man. And I'm explain that in a minute about throwing anything. This was my first $200 reel, hyper speed, and I'm breaking out these first for a reason. The hyper speed was my first $200 reel, and as you see, it's a chatterbait on it. You shouldn't throw, supposedly, you shouldn't throw certain jerk baits, chatterbaits, crankbaits with a high speed reel, but I do it, and I slow down my retrieve, and I do different stuff with it. I'll speed it up, slow it down, bounce it off the bottom, but I'll talk about that in a minute. And I catch a lot of bass with this combo. It's a 6'10" medium heavy, actually medium, fast, action, custom light, soft plastics rod. I love throwing Texas rigs, so that's why I do that. And to me, a soft plastic rod is a general purpose rod in my eyes. My first, this is a budget combo, but to me, going over $100 for a combo was crazy in my eyes, because I was used to fishing with $30, $40, $50 combos, 68 at the most probably. This is a classic speed stick with a classic speed spin reel, and it's a 200 series, and it's amazing. I gave it to my son, that's why it's on the right hand side. Once I felt this rod, this IM6 loose, once I felt this rod and felt how smooth the reel was, I was hooked. And I bought this a while ago, and I gave it to my son, so it's his now. And this is what made me up my game. I didn't do it based on what professionals was telling me and saying online. I did it based on how it felt to me and how I fish and how I do my thing. And that's what I'm telling you guys. Go out and fish, go out and have fun, and figure out how you like to fish and do your own thing. It's no right or wrong in fishing. But I will say, Roland Martin, man, put me on game with the Cincos. I used to never believe in Cincos. Now I can catch a fish with a Cinco any time of the year, any time of the day. But anyway, the Mock Smash, the Lose Mock Smash, I got this on Father's Day. My wife and children bought it for me. I will cast and throw anything on this. It's a medium heavy for show, 6'10", and fast. So I will throw top water, frogs, depending on the line I got on here, jerk bait, Texas rig. I even do drop shots on bait casters, man. Some people don't like that, but I don't mind it. It's amazing to me. I catch fish with it. A lot depends on your retrieve and the kind of bait you have. And I will say, as an average fisherman, I do love throwing light line, like 8, 10, 12 pounds. I don't like going past 15, really, with fluorocarbon or mono. But I don't really use braid. I'm gonna just be honest. I'm gonna be real. Once again, I'm an average fisherman. I go 3 to 4 times a week. I hardly ever get skunked. So I'm speaking from my experience. And I always remember, professional fishermen, they not fishing the same situations that we're fishing. I don't care if you're on a boat or on the bank. So that's the Mock Smash. And then I have another Mock, Lose Mock Pro. Dang, I'm about to go crazy over here with all this stuff. But the Mock Pro is the Lose Mock Pro is a combo from Bass Pro, and so it's a 300 size reel, and it's a medium heavy fast. And I bought this specifically for drop shotting. And once again, I don't want to sound like a hypocrite. I'm telling you guys, you don't have to buy specific rods for specific techniques. And the same with reels. You do not have to do it. You can get a good quality, nice rod and reel, and you can run and gun with it. You can catch bass, panfish, catfish, bluegill, anything, man. And like I say, it's a medium with a 200 to 300 rod, and you can do almost anything you want with it. I'm not saying you can power fish with it, but you can. That's one thing about fishing and the different reels and the different rods and different combos or whatever you put together. A lot of people will say you can't or you shouldn't, but I'm gonna tell you what. When I started bass fishing, I was in Temple, Texas. I was going for some catfish, and my veteran buddy, he told me, because I was looking at him and he was pulling bass up left and right. I'm like, man, what are you doing? He said, man, I use these plastic lures, and he was just pulling them up. So I was raised as a cat fisherman and a crappie bluegill fisherman. So I'm always using red worms, chicken liver, chicken, just, real bait, live bait, minnows, and things like that. My granddaddy always said that the plastic crap don't work. Well, granddaddy was a cat fisherman and he didn't really know what he was talking about. So my buddy gave me a spinner bait. We out in Temple, Texas at the VA. They got a lake in the back. We fishing, man, and I start casting that spinner bait around. I think on the fifth cast, I'm reeling slow, and boom, bass tore that spinner bait up. So I was addicted, and that's when I got into it. It was about 5.5 years ago or so, can't remember. But for the past couple of years, I've been heavy on it. Going from, in the DFW, going from the Trinity, Joe Pool, Grapevine, Louisville, Haltom, just different places, different ponds, different lakes, different rivers. And I've learned a lot by going to fish. I learned a lot by listening to pros and listening to people on YouTube. But where I learned the most and what I understood about the way I like to fish is by fishing. So that's the whole point of the video of fishing, bass fishing, is go out, have fun, figure out how you like to fish and what you like to fish, and feeling different contact on the bottom or mid, top water, whatever you feel like you want to throw. I'm going to tell you what, throw it. And if you are far off or are very close to the specs and the line and the reel, you'll get it right. You'll figure out a retrieve. You'll figure out a way to fish it. And then you can start piecing stuff together on your own. And you could probably even make up your own style of fishing. And I'm just being realistic, man. So don't get too caught up in the high-end gear, the mid-tier gear. You can get budget gear. Cast King, Lose, make some. Shimano got some budget gear. It's a lot of them out there. And like I say, find what you like and fish it and run with it. Now, the average fisherman versus the professional fisherman is leaps and bounds. It's a big, big margin. And I will say, don't get caught up in it. But if you're catching fish and you're loving it, keep doing it, man. And I'll talk about some lures and different things that I use to put bass in the boat and put bass on the bank. So until we meet again, y'all stay smooth and keep them lines tight and do it right. And right is the way that you like. Remember that, man. God, guns, and gills, man. I'm Audi 5000. Didn't stop it.